Hey everybody, happy holidays. As it is the holiday season, I'm inside today because it is 4 or 5 degrees out, super cold outside. And I was outside earlier, went for a walk, but just too cold to do something outside. So decided I'd do it inside today. Kind of a different video, but is fitting for the holiday season. So the idea on my mind, or the thing I wanted to talk about today, is living a full life of gratitude. I think it makes sense for the holiday spirit. Just with this time of the year to reflect back and think about the things that you're grateful for, and also think about how to live a full life. And, just I think that that's something that is part of the holiday season. So I have 5 different tips for people. If you're interested in stuff like this, to think about in terms of living the best life that you can possibly live as you work through different things. The first one, and I don't know if it's ever really um, found, or maybe for some people, but I think it's a journey along the way for a lot of people, is to find your purpose in life. Certainly, I'm a husband, I'm a dad, I'm a brother, I'm a son. Those types of things are the most important. But there's other things out there too that are just bigger questions around, why are we here? What's your purpose? What do you value? What do you want to do for other people? The old saying is, what's your tombstone going to read after you pass? So, finding your purpose is something that is super important, but it's also something that I think is just continuous, and you're just going to continue to move forward with it. Um, Other than the things I kind of have talked about, I'm trying to pay forward my experiences with sobriety, stuff like that. I believe in treating people well, and in leadership roles, whether it's personal or professional, to lead by example, and to be a servant leader. So those are some of the pillars of what I stand for. I don't know if that's necessarily my purpose in life. Um, so just like many of you, you keep looking and trying to figure out what that is on a day-to-day journey. The second one is you follow your dreams. It's okay to dream big and to figure out and think about what you really want out of life. If not for dreams, what do you aspire to? So, one of my big ones, obviously, is to get in nature. I built a cabin, have that cabin for me and for my family, which is just is awesome. And there's some other bigger dreams. I think I'd like to travel a little bit, but not travel in terms of go where most people go. I want to think outside the box a bit, and go to some different places like Iceland, Africa, different things like that. Some big trips. More of a short-term goal would be to travel cross country with my kids and my wife. That's something that we are thinking about doing, and just taking like 2 months and just seeing where the road takes us. So hopefully you will establish some dreams for yourself, whether the big dreams, small dreams, whatever for your life. It just helps give yourself some direction. The next one, be you and nobody else. Super important. Do not fall into living the life of somebody else for those around you, or for social media, or for a job, or whatever, even for a partner. Like, you have to be who you are. You have to be true to who you are. You have to know what your values are, and you have to practice those values. And I've said it before, like, if the people around you don't share those values, it might be time to move on and shed some of those people. I know that's a little maybe short and insensitive, but when you are really being you for who you are, and you believe in yourself, and you want to make sure that you're doing the things for you, I think that's important to understand that. So don't fall into any misnomer that you need to follow the social norms, that you need to click here and do screen time here and be influenced by all this crap on the other side. Like, be who you are, be the person that you want to be, but understand your values and your purpose and your dreams, and able to do that. And if you can do that and you can stay true to yourself, then your decisions that follow are going to be inherently pretty straightforward, and you're going to feel good about those decisions. The fourth one, grow your relationships. So grow the relationships that matter, get rid of the ones that don't. If you have great relationships with a partner, a spouse, best friend, parents, I mean, we could go on and on and on about the list, right? But the idea is, if you have relationships that matter, grow those relationships, invest your time into them, make sure they are genuine, be there for the people who are there for you, love those people and tell them that you love them. I think that is important. And on the flip side, get rid of the relationships that are not healthy for you, get rid of the relationships that don't continue to shift you into a positive light, and don't help you grow and don't help you follow what your journey is going to be. You know, there's been other videos about this, and this channel is one about sobriety and addiction and moving forward in positive ways. And so if there are relationships out there that I don't think are beneficial to that overall mission for me, then, you know, I've had to kind of just let those fade away a little bit. And again, I don't scream from the mountaintop and let everybody know about it. I just, I kind of make that decision and say, this is where I'm at and this is what I'm going to do moving forward. The next one, practice gratitude. So, you know, this is a big one, especially this time of the year. Be grateful for what you have going on. Be humble for what you have. Make sure that you're positive. Grow your mindset to continue to be positive. Don't focus on the negative aspects of life. It's just not going to be anything that's going to be powerful for you. And, you know, there's some stuff out there, and I think I kind of believe in it, that when you always put your mind on being depressed and you always are negative about stuff and you always are feeling anxious, then those emotions are going to rise to the surface, right? And the flip side is true. If you can be positive, if you can take things with a grain of salt, if you can understand, hey, this really isn't going to matter tomorrow, and this is just a fleeting moment, then your mindset is going to be infectious, and the people around you are going to start to absorb that mindset. You know, the team that's around you, the people that support you are going to be just the same. So certainly practice gratitude. Be grateful for what you have. You know, if people ask me, what am I grateful for? Number one, right off the bat, I'm grateful for an amazing partner and spouse and my 2 girls. Like, number one, that's what it's all about. Number two, I'm grateful for my extended family. They're always there and supporting me, and especially my parents. And number three, I'm grateful that I'm on this journey of sobriety that has given me a clear mind and clear vision of what's the most important things in life. And man, I'm not going back. It's just been an amazing, beautiful journey. So those are the things that I'm grateful for, and I hope that you can practice some gratitude as well. And then the last one, I think this is another important one. You just have to learn to let it go. When you live a life of drama and stress, that really just takes over, and you have to learn to kind of let it go, get yourself in a good place, not focus on too much what's in the future or from the past. Like, really act in the present. That's what matters the most, and enjoy the present for what it is. The people that are around you, the events, the emotions, really experience it, and take a time out and like give yourself a good once over about, you know, in those moments, am I enjoying this? Is this a beautiful thing for me? Because if you slow down a little bit and you recognize those things, I think life is just going to be so much fuller, so much more full. And that's really what we're talking about today. So just to review quickly, ways to move forward and live a full, enriched life. Find your purpose, follow your dreams, be you and nobody else. That's an important one. Grow those relationships that matter and get rid of the relationships that are not great and positive for you. Practice gratitude, have a positive mindset, and let it go. So hopefully in the holiday season, you know, you are in a good place. It can be a stressful time for, you know, those in recovery. So focus on those relationships, focus on the journey. Yes, pay attention to the details, but also see the big picture of why you're doing what you're doing. And at this time of the year, especially if you need some support and some help, you can go find it in a lot of different ways to move on and to move forward in those special ways. So that's it. Different video tonight. Thought it would be great to just talk about gratitude and living a full life, just as I've thought about, you know, the holiday season and Christmas and what it means to all of us here. So hopefully you'll take some stock in that. That's it for now. There'll be more to come. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Goodbye for now.